Welcome to Girls Night In. It is great to be with you. If you caught my first show, you may remember I was supposed to come into the sound of fake applause. Instead, I came into the sound of fake belch. That was not part of the show, but thank you for laughing. Some women are pretty chill about online dating. They're like, yeah, let's see how this shakes out. Not this girl. No. See this? Sir William Wallace, Scottish warrior. This is me on the dating apps. Yeah, only two ways this thing's going to end. I will win or I will die trying. But it's probably going to be that second thing because we're one to tabulate the number of times I have been ghosted, stood up, breadcrumbed, catfished. My self-esteem, technically should be decimated by now, but it's not. Not to brag, but one licensed therapeutic professional has assured me that my self-esteem is irrationally robust. So, what does that look like? I'm walking downtown Durham. I'm sweaty. I smell smeared mascara. I'm rocking last night's Little House on the Prairie braids when a car pulls up at a red light, windows down. They're playing Fergalicious. If you don't know Fergie, all you really need to know is that she is like ego strength with skin on. She's very confident in what the good Lord gave her. So I'm not gonna hear Fergalicious and not start dancing on the sidewalk. So I am, and I'm feeling myself, cause they be lining down the block just to watch what I got. But I can hear them in the car. They're like, does she? Because she thinks this song is about her. I don't not think it. Or that awful silence after a guy ghosts. You can't convince me he's not trapped under a heavy object wanting to call me. Irrationally robust. When you see a great guy online, it is tempting to want to be the woman he says he's looking for. And you say, wait, even you, Margot? Yeah, it's tempting. So let's take a look at what Prince Charming is after. He says that he's looking for a woman who's active. So I start scrolling through all of my active activities. Oh, yeah, he's totally talking about me. He's looking for someone who's intelligent. Yes. Funny. Check the box. And then we get into some gray areas. Must love dogs. I'm like, how long can I fake it? Because if he's on the other side of the country, I'd be like, hey, beach bum, how's Fido? I love dogs, whatever. I could fake it for a while. Must cook. I make an amazing key lime pie. And that is all. That is my only party trick. How much time could that buy me? Not enough. Okay, sometimes you know it's not a match, but you still want it to be. Must be under 5'6". I'm like, could I fake it? No, cannot. Or must be not white. And I'm out. Sometimes it's not a match, right? But what I want to know is what's on your list. Because I have a theory. I think a lot of us say we're looking for a man who's smart and loves Jesus. He's kind. He rescues injured woodland creatures and nurses them back to health. Of course. But if we're honest, I think that we're also driven by some pretty primal attractions. Broad chest, strong arms, fast legs. The kind of attractions that, say for a gazillion years have preserved the species. If we're honest. My girls are like, settle down, Margot. You'll do just fine if you land a man who cannot harpoon a whale and outrun a cheetah. Relax, Margot. The species will be just fine. Maybe. Now, I've had my babies. One of the sites asks, do you have kids now? Do you want kids in the future? And you can only choose from their answers. So my profile says, have kids. I don't want kids. I feel like there's a different way they could have phrased that. fine with the ones I have. Don't need to be making more. That feels better to me. Gentlemen my age love to say on their profiles, I love my kids. They mean the world to me. Great. But as a parent, I'm like, does it need to be said? On the other hand, if your kids don't mean the world to you, put that in your profile. If you'd like trade one of them for a pack of smokes, well, that's information I want to know. I would say that since I've been doing online dating, I'm probably more like alert, tuned in when I'm out in the real world to the single gentleman. So, I go to like visit a new church on Sunday morning. Oh yeah, I'm checking the room for the single gentleman. Houston, all clear. Hot Bachelor is not in the building. I repeat, the target is not in the building. It's hard to turn it off. In fact, I'm at the McDonald's drive-thru behind a Chevy Trailblazer, and all I can see is like this meaty hand, like reaching for a fountain drink. I checked for a ring. Like, no shame. But I'm like, where did I see that going? I don't know. Same with high school basketball games. Oh yeah, I'm checking the referees for wedding rings. Come to find out, they are not allowed to wear rings on the court. It's the rule. Because there were an awful lot of single referees. Last year, I actually did meet this great guy. Okay, so we're like talking on the phone, we're texting. He had a very strong Bitmoji game. But you know how like when you're texting, someone needs to be the first to break the photo attachment ice, as it were. So one day, Frank sends me a picture from work of his messy desk. How darling is that? And then the next day, he sends me a picture from work with him in it. So obviously that like took the relationship to a whole new level. But buckle your seatbelt, because the next day, he sends a picture of him with his baby grandchild. I know the young gals don't get this, but at my age, that's basically a marriage proposal. So, Frank and I have plans for Friday night to go to the pit to eat some tasty barbecue. Middle of the week, the conversation gets a little light. He said it was crazy at work, so sure, it's crazy at work. By Friday, I realize this joker has ghosted me. And like, not all of them are brutal, right? It happens. But this one stung because I had bought the ingredients for key lime pie. So yeah, it was rough. After my period of mourning had passed, a revenge fantasy descended upon me. I mean, like, it was like a vision. I could see it. I mean, it was like a biblical prophecy. Because what I know is that on Tuesday nights, Frank goes to Good Nights Comedy Club in Raleigh, North Carolina for open mic night to catch the show. This is what I know. So like in the vision, I can see him there. He's got like button-down shirt, maybe a little cologne for the evening. He's sipping his drink. He's ordered chili cheese fries. I can see the whole thing, okay? I get on stage to do some of my material about online dating, of which there's so much. I stand up to do my set, and Frank does not realize it's me. So I'm doing my thing, and the ladies at the club are digging it. They really are. But then we get to this part where Frank ghosts me, and it's like I felt the whole mood in the room change. Oh, these ladies were angry. One of them had like these big gold earrings with her name on it. She's taking off her earrings. I saw another woman like reach into her purse just to make sure her switchblade was working. I'm doing my thing. And then I take off my disguise and Frank realizes it's me. He makes a move to leave. I say, no, Frank, why don't you stay and enjoy the show? So I finish up, and like the biblical prophets of yore, like the prophet Nathaniel calling out King David, I point to Frank and I say, you are the man. And That's all for the evening. Ladies, you can catch up with Frank right here at table 3. And in the parking lot, he's driving the orange Jeep. I repeat, table 3, orange Jeep. He's all yours. A number of people have asked me if the single gentlemen I've met online will find themselves in the Grown Woman's Guide to Online Dating. To which I say, absolutely. But I'm classy, right? So I'll disguise them. I'll change their name. If a guy's 6'1.5", I'll say he's 6'2". If his name is Hank, I'll say it's Frank. No one will know. Oh, but me and Hank? Oh, we gonna know. And that is very satisfying. Thank you. Girls Night In. I'll be here all week.